What's up, guys? I'm doing another Star Wars Battlefront video, and this time I'm going to be talking about Star Wars Battlefront 2 and 3 and just more sequels and more Star Wars video games. So, what do I mean by Star Wars Battlefront 2? Like, we already have Star Wars Battlefront 2. It was a game that came out years ago. Well, this isn't actually a Star Wars Battlefront 2. It is Star Wars Battlefront as in the game that just barely came out today, but a sequel to that one. So, I know, the game already came out today and we're already talking about sequels and stuff, but that's just kind of how it works in the gaming industry. So, speaking today at the UBS Global Technology Conference in San Francisco, EA's CFO explained that EA's 10-year licensing deal with Star Wars owner Disney will result in multiple Battlefront games. So there will be multiple Battlefront games coming out over the next couple years, and EA signed a 10-year licensing deal with Disney for the Star Wars franchise and Star Wars rights and stuff. But as of right now, that deal is about 2 years old because Battlefront was announced back in 2013 at E3. And so that's when their kind of exclusivity deal and their licensing deal was announced. So we still have 8 years to go from now. So, that's still till 2023 where we'll have Star Wars video games from EA. So they said they'll have multiple Battlefront games as well as others in different genres planned to launch for both console, mobile, and PC. So he said, "It's a big effort for us, and I don't think there's a human being in the world who hasn't heard of the Star Wars movie coming. And so it's a great opportunity." Battlefront launches on Xbox One, PS4, and PC on November 17th. And he said, "We struck a licensing deal with Disney a few years back that almost 10 years in length. And the game that comes out tomorrow, Star Wars Battlefront, actually comes out today, is a traditional first-person shooter style game. Our goal is to make future Battlefront games as well as other style games around Star Wars franchise." And currently, EA owns Visceral Games, and Visceral Games is the company or the studio that made Battlefield Hardline that came out in, I think it was March of this year. And currently, they're at work on a Star Wars kind of RPG, Uncharted style project in the Star Wars universe. And I bet you that game will come out next year, like next November or so, sometime next fall, next holiday season. That's when we're going to see that game. But we already have another Star Wars games in the works. And also at that presentation, he confirmed that EA's deal with Disney will not only cover the 6 Star Wars films released currently, whereas currently Battlefront focuses on the original trilogy, so that is A New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi, but it also covers the upcoming core installments in the Star Wars series and the spin-off entries in the series. So that includes like Force Awakens, that is episode 7, 8, and 9, as well as all these other spin-offs like Rogue One and just all these other Star Wars spin-offs. So he said that EA has no plans to make movie tie-ins per se, so not like we won't be getting a Star Wars Force Awakens video game. It'll be like a Star Wars Battlefront game that, has Force Awakens stuff in it. And there's been rumors and stuff that there's going to be Clone Wars DLC in Battlefront as one of the expansions. But that hasn't been announced yet. It's only been like hinted at and stuff. But I'm pretty excited for this. So, what do you guys want to see in this? Because he said there will be multiple Battlefront games, so I think there's probably going to be at least 2 more releasing probably every 3 years. So there will be one in 2018 and one in 2021, and I'm really excited for that because Battlefront already looks like a really awesome game, like graphically. And I can't wait until these developers are able to push these consoles and push these systems to their absolute limits. Just look at Halo, or look at Call of Duty 2 compared to Halo 4, or like Call of Duty 2 compared to GTA 5. Those were 2 games that came out on the exact same system, but just from like the first, when the game or the system first came out, to when the system kind of ended its life cycle. There is so much that can improve in the in the industry and improving games like graphically. All the developers have to do is just kind of find out all the like little nicks and knacks and stuff of these consoles, and find out all their little secrets and all their little hidden goodies and stuff, and just take advantage of those. And we can push these consoles so much further, and even on PC and stuff too. I honestly can't wait for all these Star Wars games. I love Battlefront, but I really also liked Force Unleashed, and I can't wait to see what other Star Wars style games EA has up their sleeves, because this kind of RPG Uncharted style game that Visceral is making sounds really cool. I can't wait to play that. But tell me what kind of games and stuff you will want to see from EA over the next couple years. And yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next Star Wars video.